Let's talk about Zuck Bezos and Elon right now, because it seems like the tech CEOs are really having a cool off.
Oh.
And since we did our sketch about Zuck, and he basically released the Rogan episode right after, and he's kind of said basically what we said. Yeah. Dude, he goes on there and he was just like, it's fucking too feminine and tech and everything like that. It's so funny to watch. Zuck, Bezos, and Elon are really having like, and this is what I told you. It's like the tech CEOs they're always kind of like late.
Elon's being a bit of a dork, actually. He's kind of being the most dork out of all three with all this like fake video game stuff.
Fake video game stuff's wild.
Yeah, apparently he's like not the best video game player. And
he's like crazy.
Yeah, he's like hiring
I'll tell you
people
what,
to
Danny,
play for him.
It's giving. Finish that sentence. It's giving cheater.
Oh, cheater vibes. I mean, it's bizarre. You're like, you don't have enough. We're like on top of all.
I saw he's fighting with that guy Asmongold. He's like a video game player.
He took away his check mark.
That is so funny.
Posting his DMs and stuff with him.
Yeah, and he's kind of posting everywhere. What did I tell you when tech CEOs get into a culture? If you see tech guys, a lot of them on aggregate, and I like the tech bros. I got no problem with tech bros and finance bros. A hated group of guys, not by me.
No.
However, when on aggregate they really embrace a culture, that is on its way out.
Yes. Also, again, at heart, like these were the nerdiest people you went to elementary school with, and that's still like a formative part of their whole persona. So then when they're getting they start getting bullied a little on the internet, and they just regress to being like a 10-year-old getting bullied, and they're like very much like.
Do you think Elon's lying about being good at video games?
I mean,
yeah.
Johnny says yes. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, that's fucking hilarious.
I mean, it doesn't make like. Here's the thing: like LeBron James, for example, is I believe a top 100 Madden player, right? Like he is legitimately like
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
The fuck?
Yeah, he's like, but like he posts and everybody says like all he does is play Madden. Like he watches more game film of his Madden games than he watches of the NBA. Like he only does one thing when he's not playing basketball, and that's playing Madden. Like that's it. That's all he does. Whereas like
he reads the first page of a lot of books.
Sure. But like Elon Musk, you're like, he's running all these companies. Like surely you don't have the time to
That's what I thought. Oh yeah,
it doesn't pass the smell test, you know?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But I guess his version of it is he's like, I'm just so much smarter than everyone. You don't understand.
Yeah, I guess. But you're like,
Johnny's not buying it.
You still got to.
Do you play that game?
There's people who play that 24/7, and like he's better than them, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
You're as good as how much time you put in.
Yes, and it just doesn't make sense. You know, like that one, you just go, that doesn't check.
Dude, that's a fucking
can't
wild
play an hour
and busted on.
You can't play an hour or two a day and just be like, yeah, I'm the top guy in the world. You're not even trying to say like, hey, I'm top 100. Like even LeBron's not like I'm number one. He's just like, yeah, I'm in the top 100 or something.
That's like I don't know. That's like top scandals. That's like finding out like a hot chick was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like a catfish.
Latex pulls off.
Yeah, it's like a real catfish.
But it's one of these weird things where it's like, it's lying and you're like, for what? Like, are you not like, we get it. You're sick, man. like you got you're sending rockets into space. Like, I don't really care if you're good at video games. Like you're doing all this cool stuff.
I think it's that Norm Macdonald joke where he just says a lie and then you go, then someone goes, have you seen this movie? And you go, yes. And
yes.
You go, what am I lying about now?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
Yeah, but it's one of those where it's just like someone, he was in a scenario where someone's like, I'm really good at this video game. And someone's like, cool. He's like, I'm actually the best in the world.
Yeah, and you go, really? And you go,
yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. Maybe
Fuck, I gotta do this whole thing now. I gotta go find the guy who's the best in the world and then have him live stream from my Twitter account.
Probably that guy is drowning in NDAs, hey? They probably have a whole warehouse full of those NDAs.
The ass, though.
No, for sure.
That's probably making $5 million.
But he must be NDA'd so high.
I know. And the worst part for that guy is he is the best player and he can't say he's the best player.
Oh, fuck no.
He's just like, you're like, you can't even say you play this game. That's part of the NDA. You're like, what game? I've never heard of it. Was it like League of Legends or something? Like, I don't know.
That would be funny if Elon Musk stopped playing the game all of a sudden and then not Elon Musk is number one.
Yeah.
Dude, that is, I don't know the intricacies enough. Johnny says he does, and it's like, doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I bought a PlayStation like fucking 7 years ago or something because I was at a Leafs game.
Now, is Zuck even doing MMA?
That's a good question. It sounds like he is. But I bought a PlayStation because I was at a Leafs game and they had like a display and I was playing NHL. I was like, oh, this is pretty fun.
So I
bought a PlayStation 4 and I hadn't played video games in like 10 years. And I started playing, like I did like, the mode where you like learn how to play. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go play online. And I was playing like against 6-year-olds. And I like couldn't score a goal.
Okay, you're just getting
like just destroyed by like children. And then at that point I was like, okay, for me to even like have any fun, I have to dedicate 20 hours a week to this.
Okay.
Not doing that. And that was it.
Yeah.
Right. So you're like, for Elon to and these are like way more advanced. Like it doesn't make sense.
You know what it does feel like? Remember our sketch Rehab for Bloggers?
Yeah.
It felt like there's rehab for Silicon Valley tech CEOs.
Kind of.
And they all kind of went there.
Again, is like coincidence that Trump is coming in and they're all of a sudden like, yeah, Trump is pretty based, actually.
No, I don't think any of them really thought any of this stuff. Like I said, my theory is not that, these guys had change of heart. It's that they're sharks from the get-go.
Yeah.
The question is, do other CEOs seem a little more ideological?
Look.
Do any of them switch? Like, do you see Reid Hoffman be like, I'm into archery now?
Look, if being
Reid Hoffman looks like fucking Michael Moore.
If all of a sudden being racist is like getting you booked in movies in Hollywood, everybody's going to be racist. Okay, these people don't even know who they are.
No, like especially Hollywood actors.
Like Hollywood actors have lost who they even are from like doing so much acting and like just being fake.
And they were already a little bit prone to that from the get go.
Absolutely.
That's why we're bad at acting, because we're such good like humans.
Yeah, because we
are
know who
such
we are.
Connected humans.
Yeah, we're so connected.
Which is why we're bad at acting.
Yeah, and they're good because they're just like con artists essentially, and so they're just like you go where the money is.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that I would love to see a CEO that wasn't about that life. Yeah, I guess Zuck wasn't about that life, but like, properly.
Yeah, like Reid Hoffman or something.
Yes, one of these CEOs that's, fully going the other way, and him coming out there being like Reid Hoffman puts on a chain. He just wears like
Rob Reiner starts doing MMA and stuff.
Yeah, Rob Reiner's like, I'm a karate guy now.
Keith Olbermann.
Yeah, he's in Miami hanging out
just on a yacht.
with Jean St. Pierre. Jacques St. Pierre.
Jacques.